Aquarius, it's me, Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, and I'm here with your May 2016 monthly tarot scope. This reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It is a general reading, and I did feel the need to draw 3 Mercury retrograde focus cards for you. So I'm very interested to see what areas you need to be going back to reevaluate or reassess or review or whatever. What have you, I shouldn't say whatever, but what have you doing this Mercury retrograde. As you all know, we are in the middle of Mercury retrograde. Mercury went retrograde on the 28th of April. Some of you may have been feeling the effects of the pre-shadow period, which actually started on April the 14th. Mercury will go direct on the 22nd, but Mercury also has a post shadow period, that extends all the way to June the 7th. So some of my aqua friends that I've been talking to have already been experiencing some of these the energy of Mercury going retrograde, in addition to 4 other planets that are in retrograde right now. So, what is Saturn, Pluto, Mars, I believe Jupiter, and then Mercury. So, we have 5 planets in retrograde, guys. And I feel like it's affecting my Aquariuses. There was another sign that I felt the need to draw like 3 cards on. I think maybe it was Virgo or somebody. So, you got some things. I think Capricorn, too. You have some issues that you need to, some areas of your life. I'm not going to say issues, but areas of your life that definitely can be reviewed again during this time. Okay, so let's just look at the cards and see what we have coming in. As the general energy, you have the 10 of Cups. Beautiful card for the general energy. But what is this? This is a challenge, the 2 of Swords. We'll talk about that in a minute, Aquarius. What's going on in your subconscious mind? The 5 of Pentacles, or what the root of the heart of the matter. What's the underlying cause? Is the 5 of Pentacles. What happened in the past to bring you to this present position is the 7 of Swords. What's going on currently in your conscious mind? The 8 of Cups. And in the future, Page of Cups. Okay. What I feel for my Aquarius is this is a beautiful month. The energy around this month, it will be very beautiful, and it will be felt by you guys. Even though you are you're feeling the extent of Mercury retrograde. Excuse me, guys. I feel like it definitely feels like spring to you guys. You're definitely going to want to be outside. I don't see my Aquarius as wanting to be inside. You're going to be outside. You're going to be engaging with family and friends, with people in your community. You're feeling you are feeling happy or content. I'm not going to use the word happy, but I'm going to use the word content. Okay? The energy is there for this month for you to feel this way. However, as a challenge, I feel like although all this positive energy is around, there are birds here in this there are birds in this card. I see little bumblebees. The sun, we don't see the sun, but we can tell that it is a sunny day. There's a rainbow, a very faint rainbow that we can see that's right in the background of the 10 cups. So it gives you a very positive, happy, joyful, blissful type vibe for the month of May. Okay, now one thing I would say as a challenge for my Aquariuses is actually opening up your eyes to see all the positivity around you this month. Now, just because this energy is here doesn't mean that you're not experiencing pitfalls in your life. Okay? But I feel like for some of you, you've been allowing yourself to be succumbed by the events that have taken place up until now. And so you, instead of you opening your eyes and handling them in a more Aquarian way, because you guys really do, you are very level-headed, and you are very take charge in a sense, and you know how to handle certain situations. People always want to put you in that position to handle situations because they know you're very rational. I feel like there are situations that happen with you that I feel like things have just come down on you a little. It came down maybe quicker or harder than what you could handle. And so you chose to close your eyes to life in a sense, mentally, okay? Because the Two of Swords is a mental card. So as a challenge, I feel like it's telling you to take the blinders, or take this blindfold off. This is you putting on some, or maybe some shades or something. Y'all remember, I'm an 80s baby. I can't remember, like, in the 80s when they used to have those little shades. Y'all comment below if y'all know what I'm talking about. But I can't remember. Like, I think Eddie Murphy had some shades on like that in one of his little movies or something. Whatever. But anyway, take them off. It doesn't matter who wore them. Take them off. Take them off because it's impeding your view. Okay? This is your view for the month of May. Good vibes. There's possibility for good vibes to come in. Well, it's not even a possibility. The good vibes are here. But you just have to take your shades off so you can absorb all of this vibrant energy back into your body. Okay? It's time to give yourself some rejuvenation. Okay? And I feel like, in a sense, that the reason why you shut yourself off is just out of fear, or you not wanting to be disappointed again, or you not wanting to feel disappointed, or you don't want to feel. It's almost like a defense mechanism is what I'm feeling for my Aquariuses. But it's coming in as a challenge, so I feel like it's not really working for the best benefit for you. I feel like right now this is a month to teach you to keep, even though things may not be on the outside, just in your personal life, it could be work life, whatever, you may feel like you're going against the grain. Keep your eyes open and stay in a state of appreciation and gratitude. Stay in a state of thankfulness. And this has been a card that's come up for other signs. I feel like we are being called to appreciate what we have at this time. And I also feel like for some of my Aquariuses is that, when I see the Ten of Cups too, this card can come in to suggest that maybe you are over romanticizing something in your life. And I can see it as that way too. And maybe some real, within the past, someone deceived you. There was some deception, so you shut yourself down. Okay, like I said, as a defense mechanism. But that it's natural for us to feel that way, for people to feel that way, to want to naturally shut yourself down. But I feel like with this, it's not doing you any good. Okay, and your mind is still focused on it. When I see the Five of Hurt, see, well, there you go. The Five of Pentacles, you're still hurt. You're still feeling the hurt of this loss. I feel like somebody really they did not live up to maybe they didn't live up to your expectations, or maybe they lied. They just flat out lied to you or stole something from you. You were deceived. Whoever this person was, it could have been another sword sign. I feel like it could have been in work. It could have been in relationships. But they talked the good game and they did not deliver. And so you're feeling betrayed. You're feeling hurt. And so you cut yourself off. But what I feel is like, yeah, they did that. And I'm not negating the hurt that you're experiencing or the hurt that you experienced. But it's saying don't close yourself off. Don't close yourself off to the world. because I see this Ten of Cups is like, this is your surroundings, this is your environment, this is your work life. You know, work life is pretty good right now. Relationships are pretty good right now. Family is pretty good right now. You know, just externally, the weather outside is pretty. Okay, it's welcoming you to come on back outside. Maybe come outside of yourself is what this is saying, because this is talking about emotions with the Ten of Cups. It's time for you to come on back out again. Come back out into the sun. I feel like for some of you, or for a lot of you, you do realize that you know what, I've been in this space, headspace for a little minute now, and it's time for me to move forward. And I see that a lot of you are doing that. You're trying to get out of that, like you're learning how to move forward in love, okay, and move forward with emotion. Or when I say move forward with emotion, allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to express, allow yourself to know. When I see the moon here, this tells me that, you know, you're going to start to trust your intuition a little more than what you have. I feel like with this person here, you know, you knew something about this person seemed a little shady. Like, I feel like for some people it could have been I really do feel like it could have been like a business deal. Somebody shoot you out your money, or they just made promises like, yeah, this is going to be great. We can get together, and you know, I can promise you're going to come out of this thing making X amount of dollars. But they didn't. They knew that you weren't going to be able to. Maybe they thought that they could produce something for you that would be profitable, and they promised so much, but they knew deep down inside they couldn't produce that. They were just talking. You took them seriously though, but they were just talking. They got their profits, and you overextended yourself, and actually, you know, you didn't make any money out of it. You know, I see that too. But take it as a lesson learned, Aquariuses. And just understand now that this is a time for you to start listening to yourself. Because like I said, I feel like with this person, you knew they were full of shit when you were dealing with them, but you gave them the benefit of the doubt. When I see this Eight of Cups, it's saying, you know what, you're going to allow your intuition to guide you. And you guys are very intuitive. You know, and I think that's where the hurt comes from, because you felt like you went against yourself. Okay? And so, but maybe you did. That was in the past. You know, you went against your intuition. You tried, because you believe in people. You know, you try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But now it's time to give yourself the benefit of the doubt. You know what? I was wrong. You know, I misjudged that person. Well, actually, you were right. You just, you know, you misjudged. You didn't choose to listen to yourself. But now is the time for you to listen to yourself and move forward, and keep yourself open. Okay, because you're in a very closed place. Okay, I feel like for some of my Aquariuses, you're very cynical right now too. Like, you have a very cynical attitude when it comes to, you could have a very cynical attitude when it comes to life and when it comes to people, and it's telling you, no, this is not the way that you should go. You know, take it as a loss, move forward, still move forward in love. Don't let this situation keep you from openly loving other people that you encounter, because you're off on a journey, Aquarius, okay? You're still going to move forward. This is a card of movement, okay? This is emotionally moving forward from whatever this situation was, all right? Going into the future, what's coming in for you is the Page of Cups. This is you coming back around to yourself. This is you being that social butterfly that you are. This is you being comfortable with your emotions, or this is you being comfortable with your emotions, especially expressing your emotions. You may even I feel like for some of you, it's like you made peace with it. You know, when I see the page of cups, I don't feel like this is an actual person. I feel like this is just an energy that you're possessing right now because after all, you guys are air signs, but you are also water bearers. So I feel like you're filling your cup back up with love for people because for a while you just like, you know what, fuck people. I don't have time for them. They get on my nerves. People are full of shit. And it's not that you really truly mean that because you're directing all you making a general statement based off this one situation. But I feel by the end of May, you're going to be coming. It's like a funk that you guys are in, but it's time for you to get on out. And I feel like by the end of May that you will be moving forward and just accepting whatever happened, you know, taking on that it is what it is. And when I see the page of cups, it also reminds me of like kids. Like, you know how babies, children, it doesn't really matter what you do to them. And what I'm not talking about abuse. I'm talking about they are so sensitive and they have such a way of displaying their unconditional love to you. You know, you can sit there and reprimand your child and their feelings will be hurt. But it's like they get over it really quickly and then they're right back to hugging up on you and playing with you, and you know they forget about it. It seems like they forget about it. They let it slide. And I feel like that's what this card is saying for you. Like you're putting it in the past and you're letting it slide and you're moving forward because you realize, you know, in the grand scheme of things, you can't just close yourself off to the world. There are going to be people like this all around. But I feel like now that you have this more a deeper knowing of yourself and understanding of yourself through the use of your own intuition, you will be able to be that lighthearted person. You will be able to just, you know, be able to emote. As one of my Aquarius friends, she knows who she is. You'll be able to emote a little better with people because you understand that they're just people. People are fuck ups, man. We fuck up all day, every day. We can't have, we can't over expect. We can't have over expect. We can't expect so much out of people because when we do, they let us down. Okay, and I feel like whoever this, and this, I feel this strongly, guys. Y'all have to just leave me some comments and let me know who this person was to you, like that really let you down. This person. They disappointed you. They deceived you, or they disappointed you. They didn't tell you the whole story, or this could have been you, Aquarius, because it can go either way. But either way, it's been a lesson learned. You know, for those who may have deceived someone in the past, I feel like with the Two of Swords, this is the guilt of what you're feeling. Your guilt isn't allowing you to let it go and move forward. It's saying again, in either situation, it's time to let it go, baby. You know, you said you were sorry. You know, maybe you had to just say you're sorry to yourself. You couldn't, you know, ask for forgiveness or apologize to that person. Whatever it is, you have to make peace with that and move forward because the sun is outside, ready for you to absorb all of these life-giving rays, and you are in the house cold, dry, and drab. Okay, cynical, still worrying about something that you cannot change. It's done. It's time to take the little Eddie. How about to say Michael Jackson? Maybe Michael Jackson has some shades like that too. I don't know. Those Eddie Murphy shades off. Remove those swords from over your heart because it is blocking your heart. And walk forward. Okay, let's look and see what we have coming in. These are your 3 Mercury retrograde focus cards. The first one is joy. Ha! Beautiful. Discovery. And the last one is trickery. Didn't I tell you there was a shyster in your presence? Or maybe you were the shyster, Aquarius. Let's start with joy. Joy, this is, again, when I see joy, it makes me think of the Ten of Cups. This is just happiness and bliss all the way around. Allowing yourself to feel that lightheartedness, feel feel that positivity. Uh-oh, y'all. Sorry. Hold on. Allow those positive vibes to radiate through your body and pulsate through your body. This is you living authentically, feeling authentic. You know, when you're living in your own truth, you don't care what anybody has to say. You know, you're in a state of pure joy because you're being true to yourself. And I feel like right now you're not being true to yourself. You're allowing yourself to just, it's like you're closing yourself off to the world in an unhealthy way. Because I know for Aquariuses, you guys do like to, you know, have your alone time, and that's cool. But I feel like this alone time is it's counterproductive for you, okay? It's keeping you from moving forward. This is just telling you, just be, live, dance, have fun. It's time to come out of this shell. It's time to come out of that little reclusive mood that you've been in right now. Mental. Because I feel like for some of you on the outside looking in, people may not even know that you're feeling this way, maybe close people, but mentally you're feeling trapped. Mentally you've shut down, okay? It's saying no. Take those swords off, take those glasses off, and get out there and have some fun, okay? Discovery. It's time for you to rediscover what makes you feel. It's time for you to rediscover your feelings. You've been closing your feelings off. It's time to open up, my babies. Again, here's that little moon. Discover how life could be when you allow spirit to lead your life, when you allow your higher self to lead you. Okay? All this spiritual growth, there is spiritual growth to be had if you set yourself off in a manner ready to discover based off your intuition, not always based off your mind. It has to be a balance of the two. Another focus that you can work on, again, is this trickery. Now, you know, I feel like for a very small amount of you, it may have been you doing some deceitful shit. But I feel like for the other maybe 70% of you guys, you were actually the squirrel in this card, offering up help to the dragon, and now you feel duped. I can't remember the story, but it makes me feel like when I see this card, like maybe this squirrel was offering to help this dragon, and the dragon pretended to be his friend. And maybe he gobbled up the squirrel. I know it's kind of morbid, but you know he tricked him. You know, and the squirrel just had a good heart. Like, hey, you want some of my acorns? I can give you some of my acorns. He's like, yeah, I like acorns. But really, in the dragon's mind, he's like, yeah, I like squirrel and acorns together. You know, gobble gobble gobble. He eats you up. You know what I'm saying? And this is you as a squirrel feeling bad that you chose to even try to feed the dragon. Okay? But it's saying, you know, again, and this is tied to your heart chakra, and as a result, you shut yourself down. You know? So, again, this is, it's just reiterating what I've said as far as you having to let that go and just accepting that, you know what, that was just a person that, it was a lesson. That you attracted that person to teach you this lesson of not expecting nothing from people, and you gave it a try. You did it with good intentions too, Aquarius. So there's no need to feel guilty about that. All right, let's look and see what your Wisdom for Healing card. Ooh, first one is practice visualization, and this is true because you are on a journey. You have to picture yourself in a better in a better mental state and a better physical state. Um, Visualize the type of people that you want to attract into your life. Okay? Visualize you having friendships with people who are on the same track with you, but they can offer in knowledge and information and wisdom to help advance your spiritual growth. This is you practicing visualization to heal your relationship with whoever this person is. You know, this is you looking in your imagining in your mind's eye, you forgiving this person, you having this conversation. You know, I forgive you, I forgive me for what for going against myself. Because I know you was full of shit before we even started. But I went against myself. I had to forgive myself. I forgive you because you know not what you do. You know, I don't know what's going on in your life. Stop trying to worry about the ins and outs of why this person did this to you. Or stop trying to pick the situation that this was you being deceitful towards somebody else, Aquarius. Stop doing the shoulda, coulda, woulda, I should have done. And no, it's done. It's done, baby. Let it go. Visualize yourself healing that relationship with that person and with yourself. Today's lesson, or the month's lesson, it says visualize what you need to heal and create in your life. The image needs to fill all 7 chakras, so consciously place that picture into each of them. With your breath, animate those images, bring them to life, and fill your being. Your goal, to practice and believe in the power of visualization. Okay? Because it's throwing your chi off, baby. Seriously, it is. The other card is live in the moment. Like I said before, stop worrying about what happened in the past. On this day, strive to live in the moment. Only speak about positive things in your life. Remember I told you guys you were being cynical? And avoid bringing up the past, especially negative memories or situations. Your goal is to experience how difficult it is to live in the present. Healing is rapidly enhanced when you're focused in the now. Worry about the now. In the now, you are moving forward. Emotionally moving forward. That means you're leaving all of this guilt and shame. Maybe there was some shame tied to this too. Maybe you feel like you were duped. Whatever. You're not the first. You're not the last. And I'm not trying to say sound unsympathetic, but I'm just telling you guys. It's time for you to move forward. You can't allow this feeling of loss to permeate over every inch of your life. Okay. So beautiful reading, Aquarius. It's just time to move. I feel like physically you're moving, but mentally it's time to take those reins off and allow your mind to catch up with your physical body, and allow your emotions to catch up with your physical body. Because I feel like right now a lot of you are just running, but you don't have time. Well, you're not making time to think things out because you don't want to think about it, and you're avoiding anything that brings about emotion or feelings that can move you. It's saying no. This reading is saying no, baby. It's time, because right now you're running like a shell. You're just running. You're on autopilot, really. In order for you to move in a more balanced state, all 3 areas of your body must be running together at an equal speed. Open your eyes, baby. It's springtime. The birds are chirping. The sun is out. The grass is growing. It's time for you to get outside of your mind. Get outside in the physical as well, but definitely get outside of your mind. And allow yourselves to feel, and allow yourselves to be felt, and allow yourselves to continue to touch the lives of people around you. Because what you don't realize, you have a gift, Aquarius, is that people come to you. People are drawn to you. They are drawn to you. And, you're withholding this gift because of this one person. you're neglecting yourself and you're neglecting the people that love you, that truly love and care for you. You're neglecting them too. They need that just as much as you need it too. So just remember that. I hope these were words of encouragement for you. If any of this resonates with you and you would like a personal reading, please take the time to hit that little, I think it's a little triangle at the bottom. Look at my information and you can contact me for a reading. So good luck to you, my babies, and thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful May 2016, and I love you guys. Bye.